Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing the Backun MoBa barrel versus the Backun Fatboy barrel. So there are a lot of important things to consider when determining which barrel you want right off the bat, because they can be made in either Grenadilla wood or Cocobolo wood. So understanding the difference between those types of woods and how it can affect your sound and color is really important. For Grenadilla wood, it is a dark black or brown color. It has a brighter tone with this ping sound to it, if you like that, and it's been noted that it has a better projection and better volume. And then tying it into whatever type of musician you are, Backun has said that it's better for band or orchestral players. Now flipping over to the Cocobolo wood, this wood has a ruby red coloration to it, and it has a dark warm tone. It blends in really easily and is great for chamber and solo works. Let's get into our first barrel. The first one we're going to evaluate is the MoBa barrel. There are a few characteristics that have been associated with the barrel in general, not necessarily the wood. Backun has said that this is the most resistant model of their barrels, but it has a robust tone and presence, especially while maintaining a very precise articulation. I even heard one review characterize it as a rich chocolatey sound. Another thing that's great about the MoBa barrel is that there's immediate feedback and response, great projection and pianissimo, and has a dark focused sound while also improving intonation. So let's give this one a shot. I will be trying both of the barrels today on a Selmer Privilege, and I am using the Backun MoBa Bell with the voicing groove, and I'm also using the Grobner S3MLE mouthpiece with the Silverstein Hexa ligature. So there is one clip of me playing on the MoBa barrel. The Fatboy barrel, which we'll be examining next, has a very distinct shape to it. People do make note of the bulbous shape that it has. It's very elegant. Some characteristics with the playing associated with the Fatboy barrel is that it is lively and highly versatile. So if you like to play music that is more modern contemporary, where that flexibility is needed, then the Fatboy barrel might be a better choice for you. However, Backun has said that it's great for a wide variety of music, so even though it might work really well for those modern contemporary works, you can still use them for your classical works as well. It's great for all types of music. Now, the thing that's different with the Fatboy compared to the MoBa is that it is less resistant. It's actually more open. It has more of a free blowing feel to it. And the nice thing with this is that it opens the middle and lower registers more, which typically is needed on the clarinet. One thing that's interesting is that they say that the MoBa barrel is better for that immediate feedback and response. However, I would say personally for me that I think it's actually better on the Fatboy barrel. And this goes in line with the video that I'll have linked up here for you guys to watch. They also agreed that it had a really great immediate response. Now, one thing I do want to say right off the bat, since we talked about the different types of wood, is that with the more open sound that the Fatboy barrel provides, be careful when you're choosing Grenadilla wood, because remember, Grenadilla wood helps you get a brighter sound and also increases projection. So if you're already getting the Fatboy, which does that, you know, it might be a little too much. So just keep that in mind whenever you're choosing your wood choices. That's kind of one of the trade-offs here. So I would recommend that you get the Cocobolo wood for the Fatboy. That way it's not too open as well. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and try out the Fatboy barrel. So you can really tell that that lower and middle register have way more projection with the Fatboy. So for me personally, I really enjoy modern contemporary works while also having the occasional throwback to classical works. So I personally prefer the Fatboy barrel over the MoBa barrel. The MoBa barrel is a little too resistant, and even though they say that it helps improve intonation, it actually didn't do that for me. I think it really depends on you as a player and also what your setup is. Do note, if you have the MoBa bell with the voicing groove, that the voicing groove actually lowers the pitch of your lower joint notes. I think that's also why the intonation is a little wonky for me on my MoBa barrel. So the MoBa is a 64.5 and it was still too flat. And as a result of that, I went ahead when I got the Fatboy and got both the 65.5 and 66.5. So I could adjust whenever I needed to. Am I bashing the MoBa barrel? Absolutely not. It has a wonderful sound to it and it does have that resistance, but also lending clarity to the sound. I just personally feel more comfortable playing on the Fatboy. I love the sound. I think the sound's a little warmer and darker on the Fatboy barrel than on the MoBa barrel. And I also just have better intonation with the Fatboy barrel than I do with the MoBa barrel. So like I said, I think it's kind of a toss-up a little bit for each player and what your setup is. As a result of that, I no longer need this MoBa barrel, so I would love to give it to one of you watching this video. Please just note that this is made for the Selmer Paris models, so that's why it has a 64.5 after it. So if you do not play on that model, this is not the barrel for you to use. You have to make sure it's in the correct size. However, if you play or know someone who plays on a Selmer, then by all means share this video, let them know they have a chance to win a free Backun MoBa barrel. I know these things are pretty expensive, but I've had it for a while and I've not really played on it, but maybe 4 or 5 times. I just don't need it. So if you are interested in entering the giveaway, then comment down below why you would like to win this, and also be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel because it's free and also it supports me. Why not help someone out for free whenever you can, you know? Here we go. So I hope you all enjoyed this video today, and I would love to hear any suggestions you may have for future videos. So feel free, if you are unable to find videos currently on certain things that you would like to know, I'd love to do more reviews and comparisons in the future. By all means, shoot me some comments down below on that as well. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.